Hello everyone, today we'll have great news about the return of the Sussex family to British soil, as well as the secret escape of the couple, which even their nanny could not have predicted. The most interesting things are ahead, and now I suggest starting with how Prince Harry praised the British education system.
Prince Harry praised British education system to Joss Stone amid family relocation speculation. The Duke of Sussex expressed enthusiasm for UK educational institutions while discussing potential family plans with singer Joss Stone, fueling speculation about a possible return to Britain. Insiders suggest the prince is contemplating relocating his family to guarantee his children, Archie, 6, and Lilibet, 4, access to British schooling. During his recent 4-day UK visit, Harry also met with his father, who reportedly welcomes the possibility with enthusiasm. At the Well-Child Awards reception held at London's Royal Lancaster Hotel on September 8th, Harry engaged Stone in conversation about her family's recent transition back to Britain. Stone revealed to Hello magazine, quote, "He inquired about our resettlement process and showed authentic curiosity about our homecoming. His manner remained characteristically genuine and approachable."
While Joss Stone shares Harry's inside scoop, I remind you that there's some very bad news ahead.
Perhaps Harry might relocate as well. That prospect would be wonderful. He emphasized the excellence of British educational institutions and highlighted community importance for young people's development. Discussing this felt meaningful since those precise factors motivated our return, ensuring our children mature surrounded by relatives, companions, and strong belonging while prioritizing their safety. Stone and her American spouse, Cody DeLuz, recently moved their 4 children from Nashville, Tennessee, back to Britain. Currently residing in Montecito, California, with wife Meghan and their children, Harry reportedly envisions British education for his offspring. A source informed the Daily Mail, quote, "Harry definitely wants his children educated in the UK. He believes his children are missing the extensive family connections their cousins enjoy. Harry desires optimal education for his children. He maintains his closest friendships from Ludgrove and Eton school days and wants similar experiences for his own family." While Meghan allegedly considers boarding school practices barbaric, King Charles reportedly feels delighted about potential family relocation plans. A spokesperson confirmed Harry, quote, "cherished his recent UK visit, particularly reconnecting with longtime friends and professional associates." In what observers view as meaningful progress toward repairing their strained relationship, Harry shared private tea with Charles late Wednesday afternoon, spending 54 minutes at Clarence House, their first face-to-face encounter in 19 months. However, the Duke remains distant from the Prince of Wales. The formerly close siblings' enduring conflict shows no resolution signs, with no meeting occurring during Harry's 4-day stay.
The Sussex secret: Harry and Meghan's covert Canadian escape that even their nanny couldn't predict. A seemingly innocent Thanksgiving message from Harry and Meghan in November 2019 concealed a carefully orchestrated plan that would ultimately trigger their departure from royal life. The post's red maple leaf emoji provided the first clue that the couple had secretly traveled to Canada during their 6-week sabbatical from royal duties. The Great Deception. According to royal journalist Valentine Lowe's book, Courtiers, the Sussexes executed their Canadian retreat with extraordinary secrecy. Their concern about destination leaks was so intense that they refused to inform even their nanny, Lauren, about their travel plans. When she inquired about appropriate clothing for the weather, the couple remained silent. Only after their private aircraft became airborne did she discover their destination, contradicting claims in Finding Freedom that they flew commercial with Air Canada. Staff suspicions mount. Palace personnel grew increasingly wary about the couple's long-term intentions. The Sussexes had transported all personal possessions and both dogs to Canada, creating obvious speculation about permanent relocation plans. Staff suspected an American move was imminent, but confirmation only came when Meghan privately confided in a personal staff member near year's end that they wouldn't return. The remaining team learned this devastating news during a January meeting at Buckingham Palace, with several employees reduced to tears upon realizing they were being abandoned. The email that changed everything. Before returning to London, Harry reportedly sent his father an email expressing their unhappiness with current arrangements and desire to relocate to North America. Harry believed this could be resolved electronically before their January 6th return. Instead, the palace insisted on a proper family discussion scheduled for January 29th, a delay that deeply frustrated the Sussexes and reinforced their belief that the institution wasn't taking their concerns seriously. Failed diplomatic maneuvers. Attempting to expedite matters, Harry arranged a private meeting with the Queen. However, before departing Canada, he learned his grandmother had experienced a diary confusion and was no longer available. This cancellation infuriated Harry so intensely that he considered driving directly to Sandringham for an unannounced visit. Palace courtiers recognized this as an attempt to isolate the Queen before broader family negotiations began. The Instagram bombshell. Just days after their Canada House visit to thank officials for hospitality, the Sussexes announced on January 8, 2020, their intention to step back as senior royals and divide time between North America and Britain. Meghan immediately returned to Canada on January 10th, leaving Harry to face his family alone at their Norfolk estate to propose half-in, half-out royal roles. The Sandringham Summit. The infamous 90-minute meeting between royals and advisors occurred on January 13th. Notably just 5 days after the Instagram announcement, suggesting royal schedules were more flexible than initially claimed. Media dubbed it the Sandringham Summit, as satellite vans surrounded the estate. While initial reports described calm discussions, Harry later contradicted these accounts, alleging William screamed and shouted, leaving him terrified, while Charles allegedly told untruths, as the Queen silently observed. Conflicting narratives. In his 2023 memoir, Spare, Harry claimed the summit was merely theatrical since the outcome had been predetermined by royal aides. He alleged arriving with expectations that 5 options would be considered, from maintaining status quo to complete departure, but he claimed the family would only accept total exit as the alternative to remaining unchanged. This Canadian sojourn ultimately served as the catalyst for Megxit and the subsequent chain of events that permanently altered the royal landscape.
Duke and Duchess of Sussex consider UK homecoming. Reports suggest Prince Harry is contemplating a return to British shores alongside his wife Meghan Markle based on revelations from an unexpected source. The Sussex Duke allegedly dropped hints about such plans during a recent exchange with recording artist Joss Stone at the Well Child Awards ceremony in London. The 38-year-old Grammy winner told Hello Magazine that Harry engaged her in conversation about her family's relocation decision. Quote, he emphasized the excellence of British educational institutions and stressed how vital community connections are for young people, Stone recounted. End quote. Sharing that perspective felt meaningful since those exact reasons motivated our own return. The performer mentioned her family's search for, end quote, secure surroundings embraced by relatives, companions, and deep-rooted community ties, end quote. Stone noted Harry's authentic engagement throughout their discussion regarding their readjustment process. Quote, he inquired about our resettlement experience, end quote. His demeanor remained characteristically genuine and approachable. Perhaps Harry might relocate as well. That prospect would be delightful, end quote. The Sussex couple, parents to 6-year-old Prince Archie and 4-year-old Princess Lilibet, departed Britain in 2020. Following stays in Canada and Los Angeles, they settled permanently in Montecito, California.
Harry has voiced intentions to repair fractured family relationships. Recently, on September 10th, he and King Charles held a private meeting at Clarence House lasting approximately 1 hour. Prince William was absent from this father-son encounter, yet Harry's potential UK return, whether permanent or temporary, might eventually facilitate brotherly reconciliation.
Sussex confidant predicts imminent royal brotherhood reunion. A longtime companion of Prince Harry believes the estranged royal siblings will mend their fractured relationship in the coming months, despite years of tension following the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's dramatic departure from royal duties. The brothers have remained distant since Harry and Meghan stepped away from senior royal responsibilities and delivered explosive revelations about their experiences within the royal family during their 2020 interview. However, Alex Rayner, who has maintained his friendship with the 41-year-old prince since their 2012 North Pole charity expedition together, expressed optimism about an upcoming reconciliation. Speaking to the Daily Mail's Eden Confidential column, Rayner declared, "The moment circumstances allow, we'll witness a beautiful reunion between the siblings, without question." When pressed about timing, Rayner expressed hope for resolution within months, stating, "Ideally in the coming months. If not before year's end, then certainly next year. Their reconciliation will happen sooner rather than later." Recent royal developments. Harry's recent solo journey to Britain included a significant hour-long private meeting with his 76-year-old father, King Charles, marking progress in their own strained relationship. This visit occurred without Meghan or their children, 6-year-old Prince Archie and 4-year-old Princess Lilibet. The father-son relationship has faced considerable challenges, particularly following the publication of Harry's controversial memoir Spare in 2023, which contained damaging allegations about the royal institution. Nevertheless, Rayner maintains confidence in their enduring connection. Unbreakable paternal bonds. Regarding the Harry-Charles relationship, Rayner emphasized the resilience of familial ties. Disagreements between fathers and sons are never insurmountable. Paternal love possesses remarkable durability. This optimistic assessment comes despite the deep divisions that have characterized royal family dynamics since the Sussex departure, suggesting that behind-the-scenes efforts toward reconciliation may be gaining momentum. The prediction offers hope for healing within the House of Windsor, though the timeline and circumstances of any potential brotherly reunion remain uncertain, dependent on both princes' willingness to bridge their differences and restore their once close relationship.